For this recipe, you'll need a trusty blender or a food processor, a drained 15-ounce can of chickpeas or garbanzo beans, a good extra virgin olive oil, apple cider vinegar, which I use as a preservative, a whole roasted bulb of garlic, which is optional and I'll tell you why later, 1 whole oven roasted bell pepper plus its juice, a half to a whole teaspoon of finely milled sea salt, and lastly a little over a cup of water. First add the chickpeas and the garlic. Now I will say that while the roasted garlic was nice, I don't think it added that much flavor, and for that reason I would suggest that you add at least 1 raw clove of garlic and maybe even forego the whole roasted bulb. Add about 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar, some sea salt, and then about a cup of water, just enough to cover the chickpeas. And just blend this until it's smooth. There were some points where I had to shake and wiggle the blender a little bit to get things moving, and I did have to add a little bit more water. This would also be a good point to add the extra roasted pepper juice if you have it as well. Once you have the hummus to a texture that you like, add the roasted pepper, pushing it down to the blades of the blender so that when you give it 1 or 2 pulses, the pepper doesn't completely disintegrate and you're left with larger flecks of pepper and something to show for your time and effort. I tried making this starting with dried chickpeas, but the time soaking and cooking them was just a headache. But if you check the ingredient list on the back of a can, you should be able to keep an eye on the preservatives and sodium content. I served the hummus with some sliced radishes, cucumber, and carrot sticks, and I also made some homemade flaxseed crackers to go along with it. I hope you give it a try and let me know what you think.